My name is Katie O'Donnell, and I study the effects of timber harvest and prescribed fire on terrestrial salamanders. And this is my study site that's looking at sort of the behavioral effects of prescribed fire on the terrestrial salamanders. So this contraption here will pick up the signal of a PIT tag, which stands for a passive integrated transponder. It's basically the same thing that you chip your cat or your dog with. So each salamander that we've found out here has a chip in it, and so we know the unique ID number of that salamander. An animal that we originally found right here under this cover board at this orange flag, and then we found him here. There are about 7 dates in a row listed in 2012 that they were right over here, and then found a new location in 2013 and moved right over here. And so then this is also 2013. So you can see that the area that they use is pretty small, and we keep recapturing them in the same general location year after year after year. There actually is one here. Oh my gosh. You can see a salamander. Oh my gosh, it's one of our tagged ones. It actually is. This is a western slimy salamander. Plethodon albigula or albagula. Salamanders are awesome. I love that they're so abundant out here, but so many people have never seen one and don't even know that they exist. Another member of our lab did a study out here on this whole conservation area a couple of years ago, and estimated that the average density of this species is about 0.2 salamanders per meter square. So if you think about a 5 square meter area, which is not that big, for each 5 square meter area out here, on average, there's a salamander in it. And the density is certainly higher in some locations and lower in some locations. There's variability across the landscape, but there's so many out here, but they spend most of their time underground. And so it's just kind of a treat when they're up on the surface and you actually get to see them. They're just a fascinating animal. I mean, they're lungless. They breathe entirely through their skin, just by diffusing oxygen, and so their skin has to be moist or wet. So that's why they'll hide under things like this to stay cool and wet. They're so dependent on moisture and need cooler temperatures and have rely on their skin for diffusion. They're really sensitive to changes in the environment, even on a really small scale. And so if we have a healthy salamander population, it's probably a good indication that the forest itself is doing well. So they're kind of a way to monitor the overall health of a forested ecosystem because of their sensitive nature.